Welcome back to Jeffrey Henderson Show. That's how we do it on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. It's 3:03 p.m. and I'm here with my lovely co-host Polly. What's going on, Polly?
Polly in the house. A lot of things.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Sorry for just crushing your finger.
That's all right. I've been crushed before. And it hasn't just been the finger.
That's all I can crush is your finger. So.
I was talking about my heart, man. My heart's been crushed.
I know. That's why in the hurry said I can only crush your finger.
That's right. Yeah, you came to that quick defense, huh?
Yes.
That's good. So what's going on with you?
My God, I'm just trying to stay cool, Jeffrey. It's so hot. It's so hot. I mean, I just don't get this weather. You know, it's supposed to be closer to fall than summer, but it's been really, really, really hot. And I'm just trying to stay cool, trying to enjoy this long weekend. So probably gonna be in the pool for this whole 3 days. That's the plan. How about you?
You know what? That sounds really good. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that pool sounds good.
I know, right?
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like relax a little bit and just take it easy, and not try to work so hard, and just try to take a break. You know, sometimes we need breaks instead of just working clean through all the time like we do, because we work so hard. So many things coming up. There's so many events that we get a chance to do. But anyway, I want to say this before we go, or as we getting started here.
I was going to say, are we done?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
We're just getting started.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get your finger crushed.
Yeah.
I can imagine if it was your heart.
Yeah. So we had Michael. Oh come on. You're going to start that one again. I'm going to leave that alone because I'll take it much further than it needs to go.
Okay.
But yeah, we had our very special guest, Michael Knight, supposed to have been here today, but he had some problems getting here, and he got broke down, I guess, in Palm Spring area somewhere, so he couldn't make it on today. So we definitely apologize to all the listeners out there that that was waiting to hear from him, and we got a chance to watch him in concert.
Yes, we did.
And that's how we gave him an invitation to come down here to be with us on today. But things do happen. You know, things are not perfect in its ways. There's always something can get in your way, so nothing is not promised to any one of us. So it's okay. We will have him come in on a later date, and we will reschedule the show for him. And but I was looking forward to it because this guy is just so close in so many ways to the king of pop, the late great, rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Yes.
But his name is Michael Knight, and he's a great young man, and he's going to go a lot of places and do a lot of big things.
Yes, he is.
So we was really excited about him, so we put up a lot of information up on our website at www.facebook.com/The Jeffrey Henderson Show. There's a lot of different pictures and stuff, a video up there. Check out his video. He was singing I'll Be There, and it was just really incredible, real incredible. You had to really look at him really close to really know the difference. You know, nobody can replace Michael Jackson.
No,
let's say that.
Yeah.
Nobody can replace him. But I tell you what,
this guy's pretty close.
He's very close.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he's been practicing a long time to get exactly where he needed to be to get that close.
Yes.
I mean, not only can he sing close to him, but he walks and talks and he acts, and everything is just totally amazing on how this young man, Michael Knight, has perfected his skills to be as close as he can to his idol, Michael Jackson, the late, great king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Yep.
So we're not going to just keep going on and on with that, but we just was really looking forward to this interview on today.
Yes, and a lot of people were too.
Yeah,
so, you know, things happen, and that's just the way life goes, I guess. Yeah. So since he's not going to be here, the show must go on, as they say.
Yes.
So what are we going to do?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I was all prepared to get a chance to interview him. I was just all prepared for that. And
yeah, and for that reason, I didn't prepare a lot of things because I knew I was just going to come and do the introduction, and that was my part, and then manage the other things. So, but we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of artists we have that wants to play their songs and stuff. Do you have anything with Michael Jackson? Any music?
You know what? I had a CD, but I left it in the car. Rushing, trying to get in here. I had the CD from his last album, This Is It.
Okay.
And we had that in the glove compartment of the car.
Okay.
And I forgot to bring it in because I was rushing, trying to get here on time. So that's what happened on that. But anyway, we have some other CDs that we can play. Let's go ahead and play Molly Gibson.
Yeah, before that, we just wanted to say, it was August 29th was Michael Jackson's birthday.
Yes.
And, I think he's always going to be in our memories no matter what. So, we're going to start with Molly Gibson?
Yeah, let's start with Molly Gibson,
And what song would you like to hear from Molly Gibson?
We're going to play Texas. That's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, really. I really like that song. That song is totally amazing to me.
Okay.
So, without any further ado, we're going to bring to you the very first song of this show today. It's called Texas by the one and the only one, Molly Gibson.
In the house.
The daughter of Polly. So anyway, we're going to get right to it. This is one and only Molly Gibson, and you're going to be listening to Texas. Wish I was in Texas right now. Leave this time. Welcome back. I wish I was in Texas right now. How about you, Polly?
I always wish I was in Texas. I've never been to Texas, but that sound and that song make me feel like I want to be in Texas.
Well, you know, I've been to Texas several times.
Okay.
And it's a nice town.
Okay.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a big place to be. And they say don't mess with Texas, and they mean that. When you hit the state line, there's a big sign that says don't mess with Texas.
Okay.
And they mean it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So yeah, that was a good song. I just was gonna ask you, did you have a chance to watch the VMAs last Sunday?
You know I did.
You did?
I did.
And then, you know, there's a big controversy over Miley Cyrus being a little bit too upfront. Do you think was that necessary for these young girls, up and coming or established artists, to do something like that? Do you agree, disagree? What is the opinion on that?
Well, my opinion on that is it's the industry. It's not really her portraying that image. I think that's the image that they asked her to do for that day. And I don't think, you know, it's show business, you know? And the networks are there to put on a show. And I'm taking my time with this. I'm picking my words very carefully with that one.
Yeah.
Because it's a really touchy situation. It's a situation where we might look at it one way, but the networks have to have ratings to keep on the air.
Yes.
And so they're going to do exactly what they need to do to spice it up just a little bit to make that happen.
Yes.
Now, you've seen it happen over and over again, over and over again, as history has repeated itself. It just seems like they just pick certain folks to do that, that's willing to do that.
Especially VMAs are notorious for those things.
Yeah. So I don't think it's what anybody thinks about it, all of us. I really don't think it matters. I think it's much higher than us. It's much bigger than us. And I think the folks get caught up because they have no other choice but to do those things that way in order to get publicity so they can be talked about on the radio, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So my professional opinion is I think it was just an act that they asked her to do, and I think she did it well. Those are my views.
Yeah, she pulled out really well, but I think it puts a lot of pressure on the young people who wants to be in this industry. You know what I mean? It's a conflicting message. So I'm not sure, but as a mom and as a mom of Molly Gibson, who is trying to be in this industry and make her mark, you know, and I'm really hoping that I never have to make that choice in this industry to do something like that. I mean, that's just my opinion on that.
Yeah. Well, I hope you don't either. Because I'm gonna put it like this: some of those choices like that is based on money.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
I just scratched the surface of something that I was not supposed to.
Yeah. See, it's based on money. If somebody came up to you and said, "I'll give you $2 million to perform for 15 minutes on national television, and I need you to wear this and say this and do this," what do you think you'd do?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Would you?
Well, I mean, I'm not an entertainer. I'm not a singer, so it doesn't apply to me. But if you looked at it on the radio standpoint,
you don't have to be a performer or a singer or whatever.
No, I can do all those things, but I'm just saying.
I think we should just leave it right there.
No. What I'm saying is, it's an interesting point.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you know, when money's involved, it kind of puts us in a different situation. In other words, we might do things that we really wouldn't ordinarily do.
Yeah, it just
if money was not involved.
Portray to image.
But for $2 million, and if I was her, okay?
Yeah.
That's the point. If I was her,
yeah,
I would do it.
Okay. That's
absolutely.
Good to know. Okay.
Okay. I just think. I mean, I watched the whole thing. I just think it was very tasteful, and I really think. What's his name? What was his name? Thicke?
Robin Thicke.
Is it Robin Thicke?
Yeah.
I think he had fun. I think Robin enjoyed it.
But see,
I don't think Robin's complaining.
Yeah, it's not the complaining part about it. I think it's just the standards, how the industry or anywhere else has it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He came out dressed up head to toe with the suit.
I love this suit.
No, he doesn't have to show any of his body part, nothing. On the other hand, you know what I mean? I love Miley Cyrus, don't get me wrong.
Hold on, let's save that for part 2. Hit it. Let's save it for part 2.